Jose, I'm gonna put you on the spot. What should we name this podcast?
Oh, don't give me this. I have no creativity.
What?
Too
I don't
bad.
know about that one.
What do you mean? I literally have no creativity whatsoever.
Too bad.
I can draw Heckram. I can draw horse.
Heckram and horse?
I can draw horse.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I bet you don't know who horse is. Horse is terrifying.
I don't know.
And he
Bionic
got another
Wolf?
blue ribbon.
Stop.
You
Oh,
can't
no.
stop me. I've already begun.
You can't stop what has been started.
I
Precisely.
hate you. I hate it. I hate it.
Wow, hatred?
Hatred, a big boy hatred.
Come on, dude, this is 2020. We don't hate.
Alright, so Jose, I'm still waiting on a name.
Ah,
That entire conversation, I'm still waiting on a name.
he was literally just like
Horse.
horse.
I'm not naming it horse.
Name it. Fucking name it horse.
I'm not naming it horse.
Name it horse.
Cromney's podcast.
Crom.
Cromney.
McCromney's podcast. Oh yeah, that sounds. McCromney's Bionicle Gang podcast.
Kermit
Yo,
Romney.
Bionicle Gang. Kermit Romney.
No, Kermit Romney.
It should be as long as our group chat. Where it's
Oh!
Bionicle Gang putting the fun in funeral dough.
We do be putting the funny funeral though.
Oh, I forgot that was the name of the group chat. I just completely forgot about it.
How could you forget that's the name of the forbidden group chat?
The forbidden.
The forbidden fruit chat. Fruits only. No peels allowed.
No Do you guys like your bananas with or without the shell?
I'm gonna be honest. Oh, actually, really interesting story here. There was a time where I was just messing around during dinner. I said, "Hey, do you guys like your orange with or without the peel?" And he just looked at me. He was like, "Actually, I've had an orange with the peel on before. It was pretty good."
Ew.
Okay.
I'm convinced he's a demon spawn.
That's what convinced you.
I can't even stand like the smell of the peel, much less anything else about the peel.
Pure fucking dominance. What could you do? You could just stand there.
There is nothing I could have done.
You thought brushing your teeth and drinking orange juice was tough.
Ah, stop. You stop right fucking there. One time my friend sent me a video of him brushing his teeth and then eating cereal with orange juice instead of milk.
Oh, are you even human anymore? I mean, what percent of you is human at that point?
Okay, when is this podcast starting? I'm confused.
Did it start?
And what is the topic?
Yeah, I was gonna ask
your mom.
Well, I was gonna start it with Jose naming it, but you know.
Yeah, no. As you can tell,
Dude, that's
I
the
have
topic.
no creativity
Yeah, that was the first. That was.
Creativity?
Yes, Jose's lack of creativity, but no. Okay, so what I originally wanted to talk about first was like what got us into gaming in general and like where we're at, you know, like
right,
like what games did you first play?
When you pop.
Really?
No, that was a joke.
When you pop, really?
I love how quick that response was.
It was almost instantaneous. Actually, I would say it was instantaneous if you ask me.
Yeah, it was like a split second after.
So now, are you saying like what was the first game
Like-
you've ever played?
Yeah, like what was the?
No. I don't even remember.
I don't know. I was probably like 6 or 7, maybe younger.
I actually know. So my first game, if I remember correctly, was Ratchet and Clank 2.
Oh my god, I remember Ratchet and Clank 2. I say that as if we're like 30, but we're not.
But
It's a good game.
my dad had it, and I would visit his place and whatnot, right? And I I would sit there for hours on end while he was asleep with a bag of Doritos. I remember very well. He was passed the fuck out, like half on the bed, and it's like super late night. I'm just sitting here, just playing Ratchet and Clank. I don't even think I knew what I was doing. I think I knew how to beat the first level, and that was it.
I think honestly the first game I've ever actually seen somebody else play was watching my dad play Hitman.
Hitman 1 or Hitman 2?
I think it was Hitman 2 on the PS2. But I think the first game I've ever played, I think it was Wally for the PS2.
Wally. Oh my god.
Wait, that was a game?
There was a
Yeah,
game, they
dude,
made a game.
back in like the
I-
early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s, like
I thought only Game Boys got that kind of stuff.
no, there was a game adaptation for everything. Everywhere and everything, dude. I swear.
Yeah, it was either that or it was like it was probably something on the game on my Game Boy. But it was definitely one of those two.
I mean,
But,
the same Game Boy that you guys apparently, or as I've been told,
I
it dropped on the ground, had the game cartridge fly out.
Tetris.
Yeah,
It was jammed in
Tetris.
there and they slammed it on the ground and it flew out at fucking Mach speed.
it was very unintentional too because what was it? I was trying to grab back the Game Boy from Jackson, and Jackson,
Of course.
Jackson trying to hand it back, it just slips out of both our hands. Like both of us basically had butter on our fingers, and we were both trying to reach for it. And we basically we just collided with each other and let the damn thing fell to the ground. And literally in my head, I'm like, oh no, don't break, don't break, don't break. It hits on the corner on like one of the bumper sides, and then
Right.
it does a full cartwheel. But as it starts to spin, it launches out the cartridge, and we just were like, huh. And when we found out why the game cartridge was stuck, it was like somebody, I'm pretty sure it was either my brother or my younger cousin, put something on the game cartridge that was really sticky, and because it was in there for so long, it was just like hardened.
I was about to say, please don't tell me someone put glue on the cartridge and stuck it in the Game Boy. Because that would not have been fun.
Probably candy.
Glue.
Probably.
Now,
Now consider they were children.
Yeah, no, we were in
Grade school.
no, not grade school.
we're still in grade school.
No, I think it was like 5th grade going into 6th grade.
Yulo, we're technically graduated at this point.
Okay,
'Cause
fair
we don't-
enough.
Why don't you want to buy a cap and gown?
Cause that's a lot of money.
It's $35.
I
Alright,
just don't
Corey,
want
then
a
buy me a cap and gown.
My mommy bought me my cap and gown.
Shut up! Shut up!
Buy your own
Uh.
gown like a real man, Corey.
No, he's in debt like a real man. He's already living the life of a grown man. Oh,
I think when I first started playing games was like when I was 6, and I was playing Tricky on like that snowboarding game
Tricky!
on PlayStation.
Oh my god!
I love
Never
that
heard of
game.
that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, I used
I've
to play
never
that.
heard of
Oh
Tricky.
yeah, I used to play that game all the time.
Tricky
On
was
the
such a good
PlayStation.
game.
That was a good game, yeah. I sucked at it at first. I started getting better at it.
Have you ever played a game called Burnout?
Oh, that was that racing game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was old.
That was.
I think that was probably my favorite game to play. Around that time when I was 6 as well. Actually, I think no wait, I lost the disc to it. It's
Mood.
it's in my mom. I lost it in my mom's room, so it's still probably up there. No, but my house is full of so many old consoles still. Like I still have my Wii.
We.
I have my dad still has his PS2 and his Xbox. And he has a PS1 in our
Does he
our
even
shed.
know?
See if Uno.
I didn't come with the no. That's with we got the Xbox 360 Connect. We didn't get the original Xbox 360.
The
Damn.
oldest one known to man.
The oldest one to know. God.
He doesn't have Uno, dude.
How the fuck do you not? How the fuck does he not have Uno?
I'm convinced it's just not hooked up to the internet.
Wait, Uno, what?
Uno.
You know, Uno from the Xbox 360.
Uno
version.
for the Xbox 360.
Some
Huh?
dumb shit.
The oldest game known. He's the oldest Xbox known to man, so he doesn't have Uno.
Jackson apparently.
No, it's
doesn't have
from a
Uno.
video. It's from a video.
Oh. Okay, I
Yeah.
never saw the video then.
Yeah, and him and Jack just quote it all the time.
I see.
Yeah, no, it was basically he got a message. No, he was talking to his.
No,
Uh,
they were in
I-
a Skype call, and he's like, "Yo, to wrap up the session, I'm gonna you want to play some Uno?" And he's like, "I don't have Uno." His friend is like, "I don't have Uno." He's like, "How do you not have Uno?"
It's like it comes with every Xbox 360. Well, I have the
Oldest
oldest
Xbox
360.
known to man.
You should have Uno. I don't have Uno. I have the oldest Xbox 360 known to man. It comes with Uno. They just start arguing.
Yeah,
about
they were
it.
going back and forth for a solid like 2.5, 3 minutes of just how this kid doesn't have fucking Uno.
Dude, he doesn't have
He
Uno.
doesn't have Uno,
They
apparently.
have Uno.
What is there not to understand?
He's the oldest Xbox known to man.
At man's, he had the old Xbox.
I think
Ew.
I think the first game I ever played was fucking Need for Speed Underground. Like
That's
the
a
one
new
like the one for the PS2. Like the really old Need for Speed.
Dude, I think the only Need for Speed I've ever played is that one that was for the PSP.
Ooh, that one was fun.
I forgot about the PSP. Holy shit.
PSP still fell off.
It did.
Fell
They-
off hard.
Didn't they try to revive with the PS Vita or something?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Yep.
the PS Vita. If the PSP died fast, the PS Vita died faster. It was like cool because it had touchscreen and everything, but like I don't know what they did that they didn't advertise it enough or something.
They didn't advertise it enough, and the games that were on it were garbage.
Yeah.
The only good game on it was Infamous Bloodbath. But
Yeah, no,
that's
my-
besides the point.
Infamously known for like the Infamous series.
Yeah. Shut up. That took me way too long.
Wait, are you telling me you didn't get it?
It took me longer than I'd like to admit.
I can't believe you.
Yeah. It was either Need for Speed or Mike Tyson's Punch Out for the SNES was like the first games that I've ever played.
I've never actually played on a SNES. No, I have actually played it.
You haven't
No,
played on a SNES?
Nope.
Really?
I've played on an N64, but not a SNES.
N64 is fun. I think like the game that got me into like wanting to be like a PC, like a gamer, like we are now with like Overwatch and like fucking Minecraft and stuff where we just play together. I think it was fucking Black Ops 1 with my cousin, split screen back in the old days.
Back when the split screen was supported.
It was like 2010, 2011-ish. No, it was around like Hurricane Sandy time. So like maybe 2011, 2012, I think. And we had nothing
Oh my
better to
God.
do with our lives. We played split screen COD against
Like
bots, and then we
local play?
played like local play against bots, and then we played zombies. Which is why Kino der Toten is my favorite zombies map ever.
Want to know what mine was?
What was it?
League.
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 I don't think I've ever played PC games until like
Happened more recently, right?
I don't.
yeah, no, that happened like when I was like 10 or 11.
That's not recent.
I was
Not
about
as
to say
recent
it's
as
not
I
recent
thought.
at all.
No, I when you said recent,
Actually,
I thought it was when like I got you and Jack into Discord and like you joined Eula's server and
Yeah,
like, we
that's
started
what I was thinking.
like when we
How-
started playing
how-
with Zane.
No, that's when I really got into it. Oh, but I first started playing not really PC games, but more
Like online games.
the online like shitty Ninja Kiwi games.
Yeah.
around
yes.
7th grade.
Balloons Tower
That's-
Defense.
Yeah, that's when I basically played. Yeah, no, but I really
Classic
started getting.
indeed.
I started playing like games on PC. Like,
Papa's
maybe
the Papa's games.
the Papa. I don't remember like
Papa's
Papa's
Pizza.
Pizzeria,
Papa's
Bagel Factory.
big.
They had one for everything.
I'm trying to think of the ice cream one. It was like Freezeria or something. It was like something stupid.
Freezeria.
Yeah, Freezeria. I
No,
think.
Oh wait, no. Purple Place.
Oh
That
my!
was the first
Oh,
game
wow.
I played.
Oh my God! The
I
like
know
the
that
default
one.
games that like came with like Windows 7.
Yeah, some stupid shit like that. I don't
Oh
know.
my
but
God.
Purple Place where you made cakes and shit. I
You
don't
made
know.
cakes, like you made people, like you made little creatures. I think.
Yes.
Oh my God! These make me feel older than we are.
Man, I feel really young because I don't know Purple Place.
Are you serious?
Remember, I don't think
Birthday is
actually
a
I
young
don't
boy,
think
remember?
what was it? The reason my mom and dad actually got a computer was because our uncle like gave us a computer because and literally apparently and so this is how it went. My dad gave away his sports car for the computer. They traded.
He gave it. Is this the
Huh?
same?
Wait,
Is this the same uncle whose
what?
dog bit you?
No. This is a different uncle.
It got it. This game has a 7.3 out of 10. It came out January 30th, 2007. Oh my God! It's on Windows 10.
Some things never leave us, man.
And I don't think they ever will.
That's great. I love everything about this.
I think the first
Yeah,
game
everything just got 100% better.
So I think the first game that
Ladies
I
and
got
gentlemen,
that got me
welcome
into playing
to
games
what
like got me to enjoy games as much was like this weird PS2 game. I think
There's a lot of those.
it was this weird one called like Tanky.
Tanky. I
Is
remember
it basically
Tanky.
just the tank game for Wii Play?
No, it was the weirdest game. It was like you played as a yellow cartoon tank, and literally the tank's purpose was to kill everything. And literally, and the reason why that one got me into gaming was because I would play it a lot with my brother, and he and I would like go against each other. And there was like this little mechanic that if you were playing like multiplayer, you just pressed your like circle button and you would like shit out a tinier tank. And the tinier tank would go after the enemy and just like annihilate them by self-destructing right in front of them.
Mood.
And I think the best part about it was the fact that when we were while we played, if like you weren't close enough to an enemy because it was just him and I going against each other, the little tanks would just kind of circle you over and over again, and like you could spawn out like almost an infinite amount of like little tanks. So we each had armadas and just charged each other with the tanks.
That sounds great.
There's this one computer game I remember playing in like kindergarten when it was like we would have like the computer lab and we would just like do educational games and stuff. It was like a little car. I think
Educational.
it was like Putt Putt or something. I think that was what it was called. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But I'm a firm believer that it was called Putt Putt.
Putt Putt?
Yeah, Putt Putt. It was like a little car.
Yeah,
It
Putt Putt.
was a purple car man thing.
You don't remember Putt Putt? You've never seen Putt Putt?
Nope.
When you say
Oh
Putt Putt,
my
I just
God.
think of mini golf.
When you
Mini
type in
golf.
Putt Putt to Google, you just get miniature golf, sport, and then a bunch of this is
Sport! That's
Dude,
funny.
mini golf is my favorite sport. It's really intense. Really,
Yeah,
you get to
cool,
work
man.
out.
I love sports ball.
Thanks.
That's what you get when you look up Putt Putt. Look in the chat.
Miniature golf, and then just the little car.
No, but those games, like on the real, those games were fun as fuck. Like it was like a point and click, I think. Like you were just this car and you had to do random shit. It was great. I loved everything about it because I was like, what, maybe 5, so like everything was just the greatest to you when you were a kid because you didn't like you
You didn't
couldn't.
actually care about the game. You didn't actually care whether or not the game was good or bad, as long as you just had fun playing it.
You just cared that you weren't doing schoolwork at like 5 years old because you couldn't be fucked to do anything besides like nap time. That was preschool. I'm sorry.
You had a nap
never
time.
tried it in school at all until I actually like went and got my GED. Other than that, I never tried in school.
Yeah, I'm barely I'm barely trying right now.
Tiny Tank. That's what it was called.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember now.
Tiny Tank.
Yeah, those games were fun as fuck. That game was fun as fuck.
Okay, but what about like board games?
Ooh.
I think the one board game I played the most was probably Checkers.
Checker. You guys know Risk?
Risk.
I do.
Yeah, that was the first board game I ever played.
I'm gonna be honest. My first board game, and it was probably my favorite as a kid, was Candyland.
I love Candyland.
Yeah,
That
I remember
that was
Candyland.
my favorite game, and I got really pissed if I lost. And so my dad would let me win. And because okay, no, I didn't always get mad. I got mad when someone would pull the card that would basically get you to the last guy at the very beginning and then just win.
Oh.
Or the fact that there was a card you could pull that would send you back to the guy at the beginning if you were all the way at the end.
Yeah, it's one thing I hated about that game, but like that game was beautiful.
I barely remember it, but
Dude, I remember.
I didn't even say what game got me into games in general. Should I say that really quick?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want.
Hold on. My favorite board game
okay.
is the Game of Life.
That's a good one.
I actually never
like the
played the
Game
Game
of
of
Life.
Life until like a year or two ago.
I played it
Did you like it?
the first time I
It was
played
okay.
it. The first time I played it was in Gold's economy class.
Why did you guys play Life so late?
Oh, because we never really played or actually no, the board games. We had a crap ton of board games at my house, but like not actually the Game
No,
of
but
Life.
like I've played like yeah, I just never had Life. Like I had board games, but we just never played Life.
Yeah, like I played Shoots and Ladders. I played
I love
Candyland.
Shoots and Ladders.
Oh my
Shoots
my,
and
my
Ladders.
box of it is Snakes and Ladders, like the old school.
I have that too, the Snakes and Ladders,
Yeah,
and
I-
I have Clue as well.
I love Clue.
Oh,
I fucking love
yes.
Clue.
I don't think I've ever played Clue.
You know, apparently
Maybe I
they made like a movie or like a play out of it, and there's like 9 different endings.
Have you ever had a PS2?
Yeah, I still have my PlayStation 2.
What does that have to
Well,
do
have
with?
you ever played the game Tiny Tank?
No.
What does that have to do with Clue?
You
All right. Well,
Jose
now
is really on Tiny Tank.
that we're talking about
know,
now that we're talking about
but, like-
PS2s, Eula, real quick, what was the game that got you into games? Like the first game you played?
Okay, well, it actually connects to PlayStation 2. The
Oh,
game
perfect.
that got me in was Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah.
Why did I
That was
know
it
that
for
was
me.
gonna come out of your mouth?
Because I talk about it all the time. But basically, how I got into that was I had a PlayStation 2 that my dad had gotten me. And every now and then, I'd play Spyro or something like that on it.
Spyro.
And one day, one of my aunt's friends, he's like, yeah, I saw my PS2 recently. He was going into like electrical engineering, something like that, and he just didn't have time for it. And he gave me Star Wars Battlefront, the first one,
The good one.
and I played it, and I was like, oh, hey, this is really good. And I looked up online. I found that there was a number 2, and I went up to my mom. I said, I need this.
I don't want this. I need this. This game is
Needless to
a
say,
need.
A week after having Battlefront, and by the way, this was my first time really trying to figure out controllers for an FPS style game. And I go ahead, and it's only like 1 week, and I'm like, I need Battlefront 2. And that's what happened. I got Battlefront 2, and I played that to absolute hell. I beat all the difficulties. I'd gotten all the achievements. I used to play online multiplayer all the time, and the best thing, I still remember this, is you'd play the engineer, you take the C4, and you throw it on people, and it would stick to them. And you can't shoot to blow it up, so it just sticks onto them forever. And so you can just do that, have them run around, and then whenever whenever you so please, you can just blow them up.
It's like I could kill you, but I won't. Not yet.
I
Now, of
liked
course,
you.
there was always the more skilled players and whatnot,
The skilled
but
ones that
yeah.
would just completely destroy you.
annihilate you and whatnot. But that was beside the point. I loved that game.
Yeah. On the topic of Star Wars games, fucking, I want to get Fallen Order, because I heard that was really good.
Right. Been hearing that one too.
Jose, what was that wheeze for?
Nothing. I'm still on Tiny Tank right now. You
You've
guys keep talking about
been
it.
on Tiny Tank for like
Fucking
20
Tiny
minutes.
Tank.
Dude, I found a playthrough and like literally just listening to the intro just filled me with nostalgia.
Oh my
man.
god.
Oh, this was probably my favorite game back then.
I can tell because you've been on it for like 15-20 minutes now.
Like this tiny tank.
It was the best game. I have no regrets for this for getting too addicted to this. It's just a bunch of memories.
I also love playing Battleship.
Oh,
yeah.
Battleship, yeah.
Battleship was super fun.
What started out as, oh, what game did you guys like to play, turned into a complete nostalgia trip. And I'm not
Okay, okay.
complaining because, like, yeah, it's like cool just to sit and think, you know.
Indeed. I like thinking sometimes.
I using my brain is pending.
Zoo Pals.
Soup. Wait.
Zoo Pals making it fun.
Are those the
my God.
plates?
Yeah, those are the
Oh my
plates.
god!
What?
Jose, do you
don't-
remember Zoo
Okay,
Pals?
Please,
Please tell me you remember Zoo Pals.
please tell me they were the
They were like the creepy
animal plates?
the creepy ass animal plates where like there were sections of like the face, like the body or like the face of the animal, and like if it had eyes on the top of its head, it was like, say if it was like a frog, it'd be like the mouth was the big part, and then the tiny section were the fucking eyes.
Oh yeah, the
I
creepy
think that's how
plates.
that. Yeah, do they still make them, or did
No,
they
they got
discontinue?
discontinued.
Are you
Dude,
serious?
those things were really creepy to me. When
There
I
was
saw
a-
them, I was like, "What the hell?"
There was a petition to get them to come back. I signed it, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck you, Hefty.
Was it
There's a
hefty?
reason
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, it's hefty.
I don't
Dude, I
buy the
think-
trash
I think
bags
they're-
anyways.
I think I really like just like didn't like the fact that like my mom like got them a lot when we were younger, and I was just like, I don't like the fact that it's staring at me while I eat. I'm like, I don't
Or that you
like
uncover its face while you're consuming food.
You just like you have like mashed potatoes and like or something on the eyes, and you just finish that, and then just you have an eye staring at you the whole time.
Yeah, I
Oh
just
god. Now I'm remembering. Do you guys remember when Eggos did Lego waffles?
Lego
Dude.
waffle? Wait,
hold on.
why do I
can't-
remember that? Oh my god.
It must have been a while ago. I was probably 3 or 4 years old.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, they did do that. I actually, another thing. I never had waffles until I was like 10
Really?
or 11.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I can say something similar to that. I didn't have waffles for a really long time.
Dude, it's been a while since I've actually had waffles.
Yeah, I haven't had waffles in a minute.
Well, I mean, there's always my stance on waffles.
It'll kill you.
Okay, it won't kill me.
It'll hurt.
Yeah. Kill's a bit of a over exaggeration.
Jose, on the other hand, if he eats anything, he'll literally fucking die.
From one of his 31 allergies.
I now am remembering that I really shouldn't have been playing Tiny Tank.
Why?
Why
That
are you
was-
still on Tiny Tank?
It was rated T, and I was a 6-year-old playing Tiny Tank.
I was playing Star Wars Battlefront.
I know, but you see, I remember a specific scene where the main protagonist, Tiny Tank, basically starts cursing a lot. Like,
Why is a tank
Indiscriminate-
cursing? What the f-
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of this like tiny ass tank just fucking losing his shit.
he did lose his shit. Yeah, the way that I remember the scene is that like it was like they're trying to film an ad for like America or something, and like literally like the guy I guess the producer, like the guy that the filmmaker is like talking to Tiny Tank to tell him to say these things, but like it's like the third or fourth like blooper, and Tiny Tank is just like losing it. He's just getting really mad, and so he just starts cursing out the filmmaker, and it's just like, ooh boy, why?
And you were playing this as a 6-year-old?
6 or 7-year-old, I wasn't really, I was like, I should probably lower down the volume.
I should lower down the volume.
All right.
Uh, no, because when Jose said, "Oh, I shouldn't have been playing this as a 6-year-old," it reminds me. I was like maybe 11 at the time, like 11, 12. It was when GTA 5 came out,
Okay.
and I was too young to understand what like the clubs were.
Oh no.
You know, like you know the club that's in GTA 5, right?
I think I barely played the game.
Okay, yeah. There's a club in there called the Vanilla Unicorn, and it's a strip club, and I did not know that at the time. And I was at my uncle's for the summer, or no, it was the summer after GTA 5 came out, so it was like maybe 2013, 2014 ish. So I was like 12, and I didn't I was an innocent child. I didn't know what strip clubs were. My dumbass Goes-
Oh boy.
goes into the club, not knowing what it is.
Oh no, Corey, why?
I didn't know any better, but all I remember it was going in there and my uncle being like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That sounds fucking classic to hear.
And I was sitting there. I was mortified because, like, you know, you don't know any better. You don't know what to do in that situation. And my logic was it said unicorn. I thought it was something good. Apparently,
Well, I
it
mean,
was good for the wrong reasons at the time.
it had its own goods for other audiences.
You stop right there.
My mom was a bartender for a really long time, and she worked at a strip club.
Ah,
And like she was bartending in a strip club.
uh-huh.
And when I was like, this was when I was really young, and I didn't want her to leave, so I'd be like, wait, just take me with you to work. Take me with you to work.
Oh no.
And she'd
Actually,
be like, you cannot come with me to work. And I'd be like, why not? And she'd be like, because it's a strip club. And I didn't understand it at all.
which that reminds me, Destiny. Remember how I asked you if you'd ever had a bring your kid to work day with any of your parents? You were just like, well, you see, there's my dad, and he works at a factory, so nothing much to see there. They'll give me a free tour, sure. And my mom works at a strip club. And I just kind of sat there on the thought of it. I was like, yeah, you know what? That's a fair point.
It was just like, you ever had a bring your kid to work day? And I was just like, my dad works in a tire factory, and my mom used to work in a strip club.
Yeah. My dad drives he drove and delivered
no-
tires, and my mom's a bus driver, so there's really nothing to do.
I thought your mom was a bartender.
Yeah, she bartends at nights, but her primary job is a bus driver for
My
like
dad is
special
a
needs
bus
kids.
driver too. Like, he just started like
Oh
bus
yeah,
driving not too long
right.
ago.
I forgot about that.
I'll be right back.
Oh, all right.
You guys can keep talking, but
All
I
right.
just gotta go
Host
get
is
a
gone.
spoon.
Everyone ruined the show.
Ruin the show.
Don't
start
ruin
saying
the show,
Start
please.
saying the gamer word.
No.
Start saying all the gamer words.
Yeah. Pee pee poo poo.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm too focused on Tiny Tank. I gotta.
He's too
get
focused on tiny tanks. What can you do?
Too much
I-
Tiny Tank.
It's too much Tiny Tank. Tiny Tank has taken Tiny Tank. Oh God,
Tiny
Tiny
Tank
Tank
is
is too
taking
tiny.
over.
It's taking a bit of a toll.
it has. He does. He was watching this scene again, and he does in fact curse like 10 times.
It's a whole fucking mood.
He really is just a mood. 'Cause
He's the realization that we actually have to do something when we get older, or
Yeah.
try to at least. My problem is that Garen at level 18 can, a bot Garen at level 18 can still run down an Ash. Who would have guessed?
But when I get back, I'm gonna want to like watch my show and eat. So
Yeah, no, I didn't do that. You do that. Don't worry.
What show? That is
Shameless.
Shameless.
I don't think I've watched that.
You should watch it. It's
Should
funny.
I watch it?
It's funny. You should watch it. You really should. It's funny.
It's okay, Jose, but it's a big boy show.
I'm back. What did I miss?
It's for
Jose,
big boys only.
Jose, Shameless is for big boys only. So
Jose, you haven't watched Shameless?
No,
I've seen
Corey.
like the first episode.
Corey. You know what my house is like. Do you think I'm able to watch
You have a phone?
anything? Ah,
His phone is
Shameless is
for
like-
other sources.
Oh, hey!
yeah, no, we leave the phone out of this. All right. You know,
No, wait.
It's just a lot of sex, drugs, and cigarettes, pretty much.
So while we're on the topic of
And-
Jose's phone,
no, we're not.
Yes, no.
I
so freshman
What
year,
are you
don't want
doing
to
on your
talk
phone?
about it.
Mhm.
No.
freshman year, Jose and I worked on a project together. I think it was me, you, and Alex. We worked on the ice cream cone project, where we had to like design a new ice cream cone, and we had to do
Dude,
math
Alex
for
did
it.
nothing for that. Project.
Yeah, we did everything. But that's
Even
besides
then,
the point.
we did kind of crappy.
We got 100 on it, so
Did we?
yeah, we did. It was in my grade book, so
Corey, no, don't do this to me.
so
Corey,
Jose
no.
needed to charge his phone so he can continue working.
I should have just unplugged it then and there. I regret
And
everything.
you know when when you plug your phone into like a computer, like a laptop
You're
or
able to
anything,
see
it says a lot like allow this device to view like your photos and shit.
I should have said no. I should have said no.
Jose said yes, so I had access to everything in his phone.
Honestly, I was curious as myself to look through, and then we
Tell me why when I go to the videos part of his phone, I find a 3-episode hentai.
All right, you want an explanation for it?
The worst part is it stayed in my laptop for like a week until Jose needed to charge his phone.
Copied it?
No, it just stayed there until you needed to charge your phone again and you clicked no this time. I couldn't delete it for some reason.
See, I'm telling you, it was an issue on my phone. I'm not telling you.
Why did you
anything
have
else.
it in the first place?
Okay, well, you see, when
Why did you
you're-
have 3-hour-long hentai on your phone?
Well, you see, look, here's the reason.
Is there a reason, Jose? Is there any way you can
Let
recover?
Jose explain his
I
reason.
actually can. You see, when you're me and you've had a phone for not even probably a year, you're gonna click something and it's gonna download stuff without your permission, and you're gonna be like, "Well, okay, I guess that downloaded, but it didn't seem to affect
I
my
think
phone at all."
Jose was just being a lonely boy.
Jose, what were you doing that it downloaded hentai?
Dude, actually,
That's the real
when you
question.
said that, You know when you said that later that day, I went through my videos. And I was like, what the hell was he looking at? I found like 3 more things.
Why was there so much hentai on your
Are
phone?
you sure it was you using your phone anymore?
No, I basically had my phone on me at all times. I don't remember ever like doing anything that downloaded 3 more things for that.
But what
The
were you
first one,
doing that had it download 3 of them in the first place? What were you doing?
You know, I think that was when I was in my trying to download Minecraft or free phase. I was like,
And it installed the hentai!
to be fair, I think one of those I was actually trying to get, but the others were like, I don't know how they also appeared. But
Huh?
the other 3,
So it, what?
no, we're gonna skip, right? We're gonna skip over that fact, and we're gonna
No,
talk about how my phone
Jose just
talks
said
to
he
me.
was trying to get one of them.
Not those. I got a different one. Those were different. I was trying to get a different one.
So
Alright.
you were trying to get the hentai on your phone, but only one of them. But you
Well, the
accidentally
the
downloaded
ones I
3
got
of them.
were the ones I got weren't what I expected. Like, you know, you go to the store,
Oh,
you're
so
trying to
you
get the stuff.
expected them.
No, you see,
No, I didn't expect
here's what
those.
happened, right? Is Jose went ahead, he was like, I'm trying to download hentai, but he's getting free Minecraft.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, and then I hit download like a few times, and I was like, well, this doesn't seem to be working. Oh well, we'll try
You
again
hit it a
later.
few times.
Yeah. It was also.
I
it was
love
also
what I
much
love the
stranger
most
while-
about it is that it didn't download the same video. It downloaded the
downloaded
entire
three different-
series.
Do you remember which one it was?
Dude,
I don't remember the name of it.
I never even watched it. I was confused. I was like, what the hell is this?
It had the name of it and then EP1. The name of it EP2.
Does he's
But
looking
I-
for the sauce?
But I don't remember the name of it. I don't want to remember the name of it either.
You never watched it, I'm pretty sure, so that's a good.
No, I wanted to see what it was.
I know, but then I unplugged my phone. I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to see it either. Especially not in the middle of the school library, Corey.
We weren't. No, we were in the classroom. We were not in the library.
library.
What? No, we weren't.
Yeah.
We were at my seat in the classroom by the radiator.
Oh, yeah, no, that would have been a bad idea anyway.
What made it worse is that
Back
girl
now it's
Maria was right next to me.
Ah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a problem.
My God.
Time to go through Eula's phone now.
Oh no,
Oh no, you.
I mean,
get out of here. You
go
gotta
for it.
go. It's like you will probably.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
he
he's-
doesn't
he's
keep
got
anything
nothing to
on his
hide.
phone.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
He's not me.
how-
that
he's
not-
accidentally hits the download.
He's not that stupid.
if someone says go for it when someone asks to go through their phone, they've got nothing to hide. Let's be real here. Like,
Yeah.
Let's see here. What do I have on my gallery?
What do I have in my new phone?
Let's see here. I have Elmer.
Elmer.
I got some random memes. Yo, I got my monkey pencil.
What?
I got a screenshot of how it is illegal to wear a bulletproof vest while committing a murder in New Jersey.
Thanks, New
It
Jersey.
is unfair.
Listen, Eula keeps nothing on his phone. He's smart. He has a Google Drive.
I have a
He has a Google Drive.
screenshot.
I have a
of
Dropbox.
attached-
I have a Dropbox for a reason.
I have a picture that is a piano where all the keys are cats.
Can you please show us this?
Let me try and find it on Discord. Actually, can't I just share it and then be like, oh yeah, go through Discord?
I'm intrigued now.
He's intrigued.
All I have in my phone are like the images from the Corey Eula. You remember the game Jack and I had, and we were both sending pictures of to each other. The one where it was like 20 million wives and like 10 million husbands. Remember that?
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
still
yeah,
have
yeah.
those pictures. That's really it. Oh my god,
Yeah,
what
there
is
you go.
that? That's awful.
Oh my god. Why?
Oh.
For my phone, I have like almost 4,000 pictures, so you'd probably find something somewhere. Honestly, if you looked hard enough,
A lot of
because
me.
I don't delete everything.
I have 548 pictures in my album, my gallery, and it's
I
all just
have
memes.
602.
And the screenshot, Destiny, the screenshot you sent me of Orville from my
Nice.
Animal Crossing. I couldn't think of the name of the game for a second.
I have the image of like the hand on the keyboard like completely wrong.
Oh
where they have-
no!
No, no, please don't.
Destiny, I don't think you know about this, right?
Oh no.
No, Destiny,
What?
we were talking about this. The person who, what was they used? Was
They
it
used-
AW?
So okay, so grab your hand, right?
Okay, I'm
now-
grabbing my hand.
Grab your hand. And
I
now
grabbed
put-
my
pla-
hand. What do I
place-
do with my hand?
So you gotta
Instructions
place your
unclear.
pinky-
Dick stuck in microwave.
place your pinky on the A key.
Okay.
Place your index finger on the W key. Place
Ugh.
your middle finger on the E key.
Uh,
Place your pointer finger on the D.
Wait.
I
Can
can't-
you tell me this again?
All right, so
Pinky on A,
index on W,
index on W.
E. E is middle finger.
I can't flip my fingers that way.
I can't do it.
Oh no, then
Are you sure it's not the ring finger on W?
yeah, no, ring finger on W.
Okay.
I don't know fingers.
Middle on
Ring
No,
middle
middle
on
on
E.
E and D and pointer finger on D.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong on so many levels.
Oh my god.
I have a screenshot of Jackson being described on Urban Dictionary, and it's and all it is all Jackson's. I'm gonna leave it there.
We're just gonna leave that up for interpretation.
Oh yeah, here's another one. Corey, most amazing girl you'll ever meet.
Damn.
Yep.
She's the prettiest, smartest woman, has eyes of a goddess. She's perfect in every way, and men can't help but fall in love with her. Once you see her, you're hooked.
Damn.
Do you think
Spelled
that's why-
Korey.
Shut up. I know I have a fucking feminine
Dude,
name, alright?
Did you know? Is that why Jack made you a girl in
In Tomodachi life? No,
Yeah.
that's
No,
just
it
that
was
was just so we can
completely
get married.
I hate him. I hate him so much that he not only he messed up. What was it? Sam and Eleanor getting married, but he didn't screw up once on you and on who on me proposing to you, and I was like,
No!
Are
Yeah,
you
so you and I could get married. That's right. He ended up marrying Jack. Jose ended up marrying Jack, I think.
No, I married you, but you were supposed to marry Jack. You were Jack's girlfriend.
Okay, context. We're talking about Tomodachi life.
Nah, dude, this is the fucking deep lore.
This is the deep lore of our friend group.
And I'm very mad.
For good reason.
I have a picture in my phone of what's the Garfield's owner's name in Garfield?
Garfield.
No, the guy, the man,
John.
John. Okay, yeah, I have a picture of him that just says, "Okay, who greased my wiener?"
Nice.
And then I have a picture right above it of Jose stacking stools.
Classic. Yet again.
It's a classic image.
Truly.
No. Yeah, my camera roll. I'm still on my camera roll. It's just memes.
I have so many pictures of Yes.
Of what?
Oh, you don't?
Yes.
Do you not know who Yes is?
Show them yes.
You guys are about to meet Yes, the greatest. Yes, the great, fucking legendary being.
I mean, I have the picture of Wii on my phone.
Okay, but you don't know who Yes is.
No.
I have a picture.
Who
of
do
my
you
dog
think you are as a
looking like-
human being if you don't know who Yes is?
Oh yeah, that's right. What the?
Dude,
All
Pat.
lizards do is vibe.
Yes.
Dude, vibing lizards.
I fucking love lizards. I want.
Corey, have I ever,
What?
Corey, have I showed you my my dog looking like a toy?
Probably.
Like this?
Yep, probably.
Dogs really looking like toys, though.
Yeah, you did.
You live, I showed you it.
I'm pretty sure you did, yeah.
It's just like a planking toy.
Ah, Jose, I'm scrolling up in our chat and I see the
Yeah.
picture of the fucked up legs. Ah,
Don't look at those.
ah.
Don't look at those. Okay,
What?
guys? Those are mistakes.
What?
Those are big mistakes.
I need explanations.
So what was it? What were we thinking? So Corey told me that flamingos are the only bird to have their ankles or their knees?
Their knees.
Their knees backwards. And so I went like, so I thought that wasn't true. Sorry for the dog. But
So he
I
so
went
he proved me
searching.
wrong.
No, no. Honestly, no, I did not. I just proved myself that their ankles aren't actually. I thought that where their knees were.
No, he proved to us, both of us, that there are truly more disturbing things on the planet.
Yeah, no. Basically, what was it? It was showing. I found an image
Oh!
of it.
Oh, that's
compared-
Yep,
right.
yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it showed a human leg, and then a dog leg, and then a horse leg, and then a bird leg.
Yep.
Okay, but why is he still attached to a human torso?
Why is it? No, it's attached to a human foot. I hope you realize that it's just attached to a human foot. Oh, perhaps.
I don't think Destiny. You don't want to see this, right? Oh shit! No, Corey, you just posted it in the general.
I posted it in the general chat. You all have to suffer.
Corey, that's nasty. Why you gotta show him this?
You're welcome.
Don't worry, I covered up with better things.
with the bionic.
With bad guy.
That's not bad guy.
Is
What the
that-
fuck, dude? That's a Paraka.
It's not bad guy.
Oh fuck! I have my Bionicles mixed up. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, bro, my bionicles are mixed
Shit, my
up.
bad. My Bionicles are out of whack. I'm sorry. Let me just fix that real quick.
Let me fix it real quick by me.
You better fucking check yourself before you wreck yourself.
No, I don't think I will.
Oh man,
That'd
5
be
more
the greatest mistake
days.
of your life.
5
Oh,
more
he's waiting.
days.
He's waiting for the Terraria update to come out.
Yeah, I know. He wants me to play it with him.
He wants all of us to play with him. I'll just put it out there now.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Because
He wants
it's gonna be
friends.
great. It's gonna be great. Oh man.
What
I'm
is happening in
excited.
this update?
Everything. This is-
Quite
remember,
literally.
Okay.
Literally everything is gonna be changed.
Jose, I have
Not
zero.
everything, not
I have zero interest in Terraria. So you have 30 seconds to explain to me why this update should be enticing.
Okay, so they're basically changing the main theme of like the beginning stuff. They're changing the way you customize your stuff. They're also adding a few more bosses and I think a few more biomes.
Jose, you realize you just explained things that means something to someone who's actually played the game for a decent amount of time and know
Shit.
like all that means. Here, let me give a better rundown. The new player experience is going to be better and more streamlined because it'll allow those who don't know what they're doing to actually explore and experiment with what's going on.
Oh yeah, that's what journey mode is for. Yeah, they're basically adding something to allow people that are new to the game or that have just are going to get it be better access to really like get into the game.
I just saved the entire description right there.
I love how Jose like completely sidetracked himself from his original description after you described it.
Yeah, no, I was explaining the stuff that I was excited for. I really could care less.
Jose cares that Jose only cares about the little things. The little things make him happy.
I'm gonna go get dinner. I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright. Go zoom like this.
Zoom.
Is that the portable cheese grater?
What? Yeah. No, it's a
Oh,
computer.
no.
Hold on,
I
I
see.
look up Tiny Tank losing it because I want to find that scene. And
Dude, he
all
loses it in
hold on,
every one of the
the second thing that I find is crocodile imprisoned in Tiny Tank misses the wild. What?
What the fuck?
This
Wait,
is
what did you
like...
say? Tiny Tank losing it?
No, I found it.
I just want to see what you guys are talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, We got him.
I just want to see what you guys are talking about.
in the
Because
app.
why does Jose know what it is and I don't? That's the real question.
Because my YouTube was like, hey, we're gonna recommend you this, and I was like, okay.
What the fuck are you watching? That's what's recommended to you.
Honestly, not much. I've been watching a lot of Risk of Rain 2 content.
Why are you getting recommended a dating sim for anime girls on your phone?
This is it.
Was it waifus are finally becoming real?
We really got him now. Jose, how do you not know who Johnny Sins is?
Johnny Sins? No, I don't think I do.
Johnny Sins? Seriously? You don't know everyone's favorite nurse, doctor, firefighter, and astronaut?
No.
Oh, alright.
Maybe
so,
I do. Maybe I do.
so-
Johnny-
Please? Please go on like an incognito tab.
Sins Avenger?
No, Johnny Sins.
How do I spell it?
JOHNNY space SINS.
JOHNNY SIH.
SINS.
Okay. Is he the guy? Huh. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
You know who Johnny Sins is now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't think I needed to know, but okay.
Okay. You're welcome. I know. I feel like it's something everybody needs to know. You know.
No.
Yeah. No. I think so.